Hi guys. um, I'm back. You've got some catching up to do. It's been a crazy year. Yeah, 2020 has been an absolute whirlwind. The last time you guys heard from me on YouTube was, leave like March, April of 2019. I had just near the end of the previous year gotten engaged, and I can say I'm now happily married. And 1 year later, September 27th, 2019, my wife and I got married, and we moved. New background here. I have an awesome new setup, new office. Um, yeah, but those are small things. So I'm here now, for the first time in over a year because, as I said in my last video, I was working on stuff in the background and was working on a big project. And I'm both done with the project, but also it's just begun. I was working on starting a business, and most of you guys actually probably know watching this video. It's an esport coaching business, and I've been doing Halo private lessons for a few years, and really got a vision that really centralized and really materialized when I went to DreamHack at Atlanta in 2018, right after I got engaged, and at that point, that's when my content kind of started slowing down because I was really putting some time and effort into this esport coaching school, and yeah, and there had been a lot of ups and downs between then and now, and yeah, but I'm back, and I mean, I'm a I'm a Halo content creator, um, and sadly, Halo Infinite has been a big old question mark, and that was also part of the reason why I kind of stopped uploading. And another reason was there's a lot of personal stuff. I got injured at my job at work, and there's been I'm not gonna really get into that aspect, but yeah, I got hurt at my job. Been in this battle of legalities and stuff, and it's weird because the day of recording this is 11 o'clock at night on November 7th, and I'm gonna have surgery on my right wrist because I got injured there over a year ago, and there's some risk with the surgery that I may not. There's a small risk, but there's still a risk that I may not go get full function of my hand back. So I've been putting a lot of time into Halo 5. I actually haven't really left playing Halo. I love playing Halo between playing that and Apex. But yeah, Halo 5 is still, I absolutely love it. And like I said, I've been teaching lessons, and then, on Monday I'll have this surgery, and I won't be able to play for a while. Not only that, but I don't know, it kind of got me thinking of just a lot of different stuff. But there's a lot of moving parts that's been going on behind the scenes, which is why I haven't uploaded. And part of me was debating whether or not to even upload at all. But a couple things. For one, despite my absolute absence from the YouTube side, I'm still getting a small amount of traffic, but traffic and support nonetheless. I'm still getting a few comments here and there. I still get people who are like, "Oh man, I love your maps on, the aiming reticle maps or this, that, and the other." I'm like, it's really humbling to be reminded that, especially during 2020 and all with the pandemic going on and everything, how isolated people have been. To be reminded that you aren't an island, and I think that is one lesson that I won't soon forget. So yeah, I'm back. I put my heart and soul into this project that I'm now happy to share and unveil with you guys. We launched 1 week ago, actually, to the day, on October 31st, Halloween of 2020, which 2020 has been a whirlwind, like I said, and it's been crazy. I really shouldn't even have to say that. Shouldn't, but anyway. Despite all the bad that's happened, there's been a few good things, both on a personal level and now on a professional level, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. So, without further ado, I am happy to share, after almost 2 years of planning and many different revisions. We were going through one approach, the pandemic happened, and we had to completely restructure, and yeah, so happy to say, for the first time on YouTube, I'm happy to present to you Athlon. This is the reason why I kind of walked away from YouTube. So you can either be happy with it or be mad at it, either way. But Athlon is the culmination of all my time that I've been doing the private lessons. If you're from way back, you may remember that I used to do like Halo Ninja Warrior, teach that at like a park district and stuff. I have a proclivity for teaching and sharing. That's why I started the YouTube channel. From the first episode, I said it was to share my experience from one average Joe to another. And as I progressed, I wanted to share my thought process and everything going on. And that's kind of the underline of this whole thing is my passion of seeing other people progress and grow really just kind of became polished and fine-tuned over time, to the point where it's like, this is the culmination of it. And I have a wonderful team. My wife, who has been my number one supporter, my parents, my family, but between my wife and then my business partner Alex, and then I have a wonderful team of coaches who are personal friends, who just happen to be just amazing coaches and amazing educators and communicators and teachers, and they're just awesome, and also are great and fantastic at the games that they teach. So I've been truly blessed to be put in a position where I've been able to execute this. So like I said, I was debating whether or not to do this, but I would be doing a disservice to each and every one of them to not. So I have, even though I have a very small platform, I do have a platform. I have a few supporters, and so I'm going to share that with you. So here's Athlon, unmatched esports coaching. We are not now we are not the first esports coaching company. There are other, businesses that exist, but at the time when I first thought of this, there really nothing had been done like that before. But by the time we launched, just a small handful of others. But so we're not the first, but like I said, over my time of doing Halo private lessons, it's the quality behind it that we really want to push. So this is not just Halo. We are offering 5 games right now. So I'm not going to read. I'm showing you the website. I'm not going to go through each and individual part of the website in detail. The website is athlon.academy, and obviously I'm going to encourage you. Feel free to look it up on your own. But yeah, these are the coaches. This is Coach Linky, Lisp King, CM Punk, this nerd here, and then Coach Shifter. and Coach Lanky teaches teamfight tactics. He started in League of Legends, and he's hit top 1%, top 0.5% or something. Like he's just these are all brilliant people, but he's really gifted with that. FPS isn't really his thing, but I don't know how he does TFT. He's tried to show me a few times. He's just a wizard at it. And I just realized my face cam's kind of covering up a few faces. Sorry. So this is Coach Shifter, by the way. Sorry. But yeah, so this is Coach Lisp King. He coaches Overwatch. Again, fantastic player. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. These are all genuine people. I'm just so happy to work alongside him. This is Coach CM Punk. He teaches Madden on PS4 and Xbox One. I should also say Lisp King teaches TFT on PC. Lanky. I'm tired. Lanky teaches TFT on PC. Lisp King teaches Overwatch on PC. Coach CM Punk teaches Madden, and now he teaches the whatever Madden title you want, but generally the current one. So that'd be Madden 21 on Xbox and PS, PlayStation. So and I'll be the one teaching Halo. Right now it's Halo 5 / Halo Infinite. We don't know when it's going to release. I've gotten wind from a few sources that it might be soon. We'll see. I have made my version. So let me backtrack a bit. I'm going to finalize with Coach Shifter here teaches Apex Legends. He's a fantastic coach, great communicator. He's great at the game. He's smart. He can predict so much. He's awesome. All these guys are just fantastic, and I'll walk you through the rest of this episode in a bit. But yeah, so as for me, I'm teaching Halo, obviously, and that is something that I'm excited to do. We are in a weird limbo stage, obviously, with Halo Infinite, right? It got delayed, so the gameplay trailer came out in, I think, August, maybe? August, I think. July, August of 2020, and it answered the big question. The $1 million question was advanced movement or classic movement, right? And I can confidently say it's pretty much advanced movement. They took out the thruster pack, so any abilities related to that, but you still have a sprint. I mean, you guys have seen it. So what's cool is that I literally took the rest of the day after seeing it, I broke it down, and I was able to go into Halo 5 and essentially recreate it, right? Recreate those settings, the sprint speed, the slide speed, the clamber speed, the heights, the gravity. I took the time to do that. Actually, someone who's in connection with 343 reached out to me. He's like, kind of hit the nail on the head with that. There's some back-end stuff that might be going on that once I get more word about it, I might let you guys know. But yeah, so right now we're in preparation for Halo Infinite because that's going to come out soon. So I took the liberty of making a game type where you might be able to get out of the habits of the thruster pack and stuff. So that's what we're kind of using the platform of Halo to do, is kind of show, be a stepping stone. If you want to learn just Halo 5, absolutely. Like I said, I'm a huge proponent of the game, but you can also use this as a stepping stone for Infinite when that releases. So try to make the transition easier is the way I've been pushing that. So like I said, Halo, Overwatch, Madden, Teamfight Tactics, and Apex. So we have a few different aspects of the site. There's my wife. There's Alex West, the CEO. I'm the CEO and founder and owner. It's crazy to say. This is going to go over our mentality, kind of what you guys know me. This is in large part an extension of me and my philosophy. So feel free to look at that on your own. So so we're going to go get a good look at the coaches here. We have a little bios and interviews you guys can check out. So the games, right? So like I said, Halo is kind of was the starting ground. It's the one that I hold near and dear to my heart. Side note, I'm an absolutely in love with this website. Um, Worked hard with the web developers, but yeah, we're big fans of it. Yeah, we're really happy with this by a lot. Yeah. So yeah. So this is what you might find when you come to our website. Just some information about the game, about the coach, a little bit of information about how our course might be able to help you as a player, and then you can just go straight to booking a lesson, and then you can literally just book a Halo lesson. I will say, at the time of this recording, like I said, I'm gonna have surgery. I may be out for either a week or like a month or two, so I will have a sub in place during that time. But yeah, so. But either way, you can either book a free consultation if you're not sure if you want to actually fully commit to the lessons or pay for them. You can, try out like a little bit of a taste tester on how we might find a curriculum that's built for you. You can also like not just book one at a time or pay for one at a time. The more lessons you get, the more of a discount. Pretty straightforward stuff. The big thing is why we're doing this is because we can confidently say, you've seen it twice. Our philosophy is unmatched esports coaching, and then even in the about page, it's driven by learning, dedicated to quality, designed for you, and those are kind of the tenets at which we're operating from. In my time of doing just the private lessons on my own, I've done everything I could to really cater and make a curriculum that was a starting point from here you are, point A to all the way to point Z, and this is your path to get there. These are the milestones to look out for. These are the obstacles you have to overcome, and the crowning achievements you'll get to enjoy when you do overcome those, right? We want to be really dense and in depth, and to have a solid foundation, but also a deep knowledge of what you're doing. Other companies may say, they're trying to do like, oh, just increase your KD and stuff and all that. But if you play Halo, you know that you can have some great stats, but that doesn't mean you have the best game knowledge, or you might even be the best player. Like, it's very in depth and in detail, and that goes for any game. We really are proud to say is with the tools that we're using. I mean, you guys may have seen a little bit in my videos from the past that I've kind of taken elements from that, and really we've developed stuff that I'm really excited to say that we've never seen and probably won't see anyone else do. That does mean that I'm shifting my focus mainly to the business and away from the YouTube channel, obviously. But for example, I developed those the reticle placement maps, right? Over time, that's become really cool, and I've seen a lot of people use that. That's actually just the starting point for how we want to really approach the whole mentality of our business. You'll find those in the training program on top of things that you've never seen on console before. That I can't believe that. I'll put it this way: we've already implemented a reflex training map, or a few variations of them, in the same way that you see like in CSGO with a flick aiming training. That really isn't on console. That's been developed, and we've done that, and we're implementing that, and we've implemented that into the Halo 5 curriculum. And I can't give away too much, but you've heard of neural network learning AI bots that like can emulate pro players. Yeah, that's in the works. So we're tools that no one has really seen before that we're so excited to be implementing, and not just for the sake of implementing it, but designed and driven to make you a better player. And now at the cusp of Halo Infinite, that's more important than ever. So we're really excited about that. Yeah, so you can go all the way to booking a lesson. like I said, you can do an hour at a time. You can do 5, 10, 20 lessons. Then you'll kind of see the calendar. Okay, this is availability, and you'll go and book it. We're really excited about that. Same thing goes for let's say Overwatch, right? And I'm yeah. So sorry. This is it's kind of surreal to me that we get to be here. So we have a Discord server that you only get, not only get, it's not like it's exclusive, but not for exclusivity's sake. It's after you book a lesson and get scheduled in, you get invited to our Discord server, which then immediately gets you plugged in with a coach, plugged in with the resources and supplemental materials. It's really it's autonomous. You get automatic invites. It's really cool. We're really excited about it. Yeah, you'll get directed through everything. Yeah, we're really, really happy about it. So, yeah. So this is what I've been working on. It's been a long process, but it's finally here. We put our heart and soul into it, and I'm really happy that. And I can confidently say you won't find better quality of coaching anywhere for esports. Like, obviously, this isn't like you're on a pro team or anything. Not that kind of coaching, but personal lessons to help you get better. It's just, we're so happy and proud of it. So I now share it with you guys. Yeah. It's kind of weird to ask this, but if you are so inclined or even just want to try the free consultation, go ahead. If you yourself don't just do it for Halo if you don't want to. If you want to try any one of these other things, please go ahead. These guys are, you can't go wrong with them, and I'm so happy and excited to say that. And so if you feel free, athlon.academy, that's our website. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at Athlon Academy. And we also have a merch section through Aporia Customs. So if you, again, feel so inclined, we got some pretty cool stuff that we're excited about. This was a new addition to the year, but hey. Yeah, so that's also the jersey you see me wearing, is the Athlon jersey. So yeah, so we're really excited and happy for how this has turned out. Yeah, this has been kind of what I've been doing in the time off. I guess you might say, oh wow, it took you that long, but yeah, this is something where I personally, you guys know, esports is not going away, especially because of COVID, especially because of the pandemic. Even ESPN kind of had to turn to esports as their main source of, content, and it's not going away. I've always been a huge proponent that the principles you learn in gaming and in esports, if you take it seriously, can take you to areas in life you never thought. I didn't grow. I've told you guys this. I didn't grow up with video games. I didn't play Halo on my own until I was like 17. Was the first time I touched it. And I didn't play my first Slayer game until beginning of January of 2017. So and in that short amount of time, I learned so many principles. I always say you can boil every game down into 3 key aspects that everything else spawns off of. For Halo 5, it's the movement, both game movement and like player movement. The gunfight, you're learning the gunfight psychology, and then spawn knowledge. Those are the three core tenets of Halo 5, and the way you learn how to better yourself as a player and strategize off of that is the same ways you go about that in the real world between, work, school, relationships, you name it. It all applies, and I think our culture is starting to shift towards that, and really makes me excited because we're offering, we're trying to help people progress themselves as a person at the core of it through the avenue of esports. And yeah, so this is where I've been. This is where I will be, and so I encourage you guys to share it if you feel so inclined to. It would mean the world to me. I thank you guys for the support over the years. I wouldn't be here without you guys, without this channel. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, if it wasn't for NovaCast, who's now stellar, who's now, millions of, anyway. He went to music, and I'm so happy for him. He's doing fantastic. Anyway, but yeah, so if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, if it wasn't from the support from you guys, I wouldn't continue doing it. I wouldn't have even ventured into the private lessons. I wouldn't have even then thought about doing this, because it was simply because it started with the YouTube channel, and I thank you guys for it, because I wouldn't be here without you. I've started my own business, and yeah, so thank you guys so much. It's been crazy. So thank you so much. Yeah, Athlon.Academy. We're excited, and hopefully we'll see you soon. All right. See you guys later.